Well, we're going to check in with Perry Stothert over at Classic Landscapes in Ellerslie Gift and Garden this morning. Welcome back, Perry. Nice to see you again.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
There you are. You hearing us okay?
I'm hearing you okay.
Okay, perfect. Let's talk about some winter projects we might want to get going. We've got a warmer air mass coming in. I'm not so sure we'd call it tropical air, but maybe we start thinking about getting together some tropical plants.
Yeah, it's a good time of year for that, obviously with the weather improving, but what we focus on is spending time indoors, of course, whether it's forced because of freezing cold temperatures or perhaps we're just spending more time with family over the holidays. And so we start looking at areas of our home that we can improve, and indoor houseplants is a really big way we can do that.
Okay, where do we start, Perry? What's really good? What's a plant that we should be looking at this time of the year?
Yeah, I think that what happens a lot of times, people can be intimidated by the idea that they just kill everything, and so that there's just no point in getting started. And so, I think one of the true facts is you just start with something that likes to be neglected. And snake plants are probably the most famous. This is one I've got here. You probably recognize it. Snake plants are ones that will be, really easy to take care of. If you totally forget about them for a couple weeks and don't water them, it's no problem. They're actually going to handle that really well. And, so they're really popular for that. A really good plant. The idea is that you can just start small. A lot of times people, maybe you've got that friend that's got a jungle in the house because they just love house plants and they're all over, but we don't have to start that way. You can just start with one small plant. Maybe it's having one, on the corner of the fold-out table in the spare bedroom that's been your second office for the last couple of years. And, there's varying plants that are okay in lower lights. One of my favorites is a ZZ plant. I've got one here that's actually Raven. And typically when they have newer shoots, it'll be kind of the lighter green that you can see, but it actually goes purple. And it's just a really cool, interesting plant. Requires low light. It'd be great in upstairs bathroom or something like that. Again, you don't have to water them too often. In fact, they don't like a lot of water, so they want to be able to dry out. And again, something super easy to take care of. You don't require really specific light conditions like I mentioned. And it doesn't, they both actually do a great job of cleaning the air and improving the air quality in your home.
Yeah, let's talk about that, Perry. Quite often we don't think of that. We look at the beauty, we look at the care of a plant. We don't think of what they can actually do for the air quality. Yeah,
and there's been a lot, I'll say more credit and let's say attention, if you will, given to that. There's things in the air in our homes that are just sort of natural byproducts, even in the buildings we're in. A lot of the, plywood and things, glues and things can actually, go into the air. Formaldehyde, there's different chemicals, toluene and stuff. And I'm not trying to be alarmist in this way, just know that they're present. And so we're talking about overall health and looking at things we can do to improve our living spaces. Improving the air quality we're in is a great way to do that. A lot of people might invest significant dollars in air quality machines that perhaps attach to your furnace or something like that. But really what they're trying to do is replicate what plants do naturally. And so it's a really a great opportunity to beautify your home, enjoy the idea of taking care of a plant and knowing that you're also improving the air quality that you breathe.
That's a good point. Nice to know. Now, what about pot selection? How important is it to get your plant into the right pot?
Yeah, it's super important. And one of the things that people might consider is that they want, the biggest pot possible. And the fact of the matter is, a large majority of tropical plants, will say, or house plants, actually prefer to sort of have their roots constricted. So they want a tighter sort of constricting pot, like I said. And so you don't want too much soil or too much room. So you really want to get the smallest pot that is appropriate for the size plant that you're buying, and then really let it just grow in that for quite a long period of time. It's really not that common that you have to pot them up. Obviously, if plants get larger, you maybe want to look at that, a few years down the road. But it's not all that common to have to repot houseplants, and so that's something that's really easy to take care of in terms of that respect. And again, you can pick. There's lots of contemporary vibes or sort of vintage vibes. So in terms of the design and feel of your home, you can really find the pot that's going to work with your overall decor as well.
Thanks, Perry. Nice chatting. We will talk to you soon.
All right. Take care, Mike.
For more great ideas on how you can just make your inside look really, really nice, especially this time of the year, check out Classic Landscaping in Ellerslie Gift and Garden. They're located at 100th Street and 6th Avenue. More information, 780-988-9888 or classiclandscapes.com.